I am picking up, feeling, okay, light is, okay, as I said, the most foreign or alien from humans, or in fact even souls. Even though many describe, and souls are of God essence and light. The name light, to talking about the one who is the first generation of the creations of God, the source of all light. I use light because that is the best word description to express who he is. He is the most foreign and different from what we on earth would understand things and as. He is strongly, he's not patient. Light is not patient. Light is very intense and determined and very driven to, I would guess you would call it rightness. Doing something that was right. If when something needs to be done, it's just done. The term we would have here is like light speed. It's like it just moves. Shoom. That's a quality that is of light. He is, when light moves, when light acts, when light decides, it's a very quick, fast, and determined, and it just happens. It is not contemplative. It is very much. He does have a space. He does have a place or a space where he is just light and exists as light, and it's, I guess you call it a resting space. But there is always a movement and a very strong sense of a very strong radiating of truth love. I would say call it truth love because as divinity is truth, love, creativity, power, all in one. And every creation of God has all of those things. Some individuals have, if you think of all of those attributes as a color, okay, like with the prism, like with the chakras, you think of them as a color, which has been recognized in wisdom traditions as, like, for instance, love with the heart could be green or pink. Truth could be with the throat, could be blue. That type of an idea. If you were to take that and amplify it to infinity, that which is truth, because remember, truth was of the first creation of God, and so when he was created, at the moment that he was created, he was everything that God was. But he was an individual and different, and he had a leaning. Light had a leaning in truth. Did I say truth? That's the leaning. Yeah, he has a very strong. I would say pull, determination. With light, it is like it just must be. Things just must be, and it just is, and he just does. I don't know if I'm making any sense at all. It's very hard to. Okay. There are other universes that light is more comfortable interacting in and with and through. And he has interacted with the universe of the souls, but not in a more distant fashion, I guess it would be called. As God is moving in and through all things, the Great Father, the Great Mother, and Light are also participating in this. Okay, you know how, there's a group of friends, 4 friends, and they do everything together. They're always doing everything together. They always talk about everything. They always solve their problems together. And then one of them is going to get married. Okay, so when one of them is going to get married, these 4 friends are helping them in the planning of the wedding and what's going to this, and they're discussing, and they're with them as the marriage is being planned. They're with for the wedding. Those 4 friends, of course, those 4 friends are going to be present and be part of the whole ceremony. God has that kind of a close bond with the Great Father, the Great Mother, and Light. It's a very, very infinite bond. It is the original bond in love. And so as God is making this decision to move out throughout all of creation to all of his children, the Great Father, the Great Mother, and Light see and experience all these ones as though they were their children, or like their nieces and nephews or family, and they are not going to just sit back and let God do it all and they just watch it from afar. They're going to be involved. They're going to be supporting and helping, and they care too. And so Light is participating in this, and he has certain attributes that with him he's really good at. He's excellent at. He is great at, I'm trying to think of this word, like with the consortium, identifying and seeing the lines and the webs and bringing in truth, light, love. Truth, light, love, yeah. We'll call it truth, light, love. That which is his qualities into the situation to bring divinity into it. He's very good at this, and but it happens with it just happens. It's a very fast thing. It's a very strong thing. That is his temperament. But see, nowhere else has anything ever been this dark, this distorted, this messed up, to this degree in which it was not moving back into realignment. It can also be compared that, say you have a friend who is a neat freak. Everything's always clean, everything's always organized, and they enjoy cleaning. It's not that they do it out because they're uncomfortable. They enjoy having it at cleaning and having it clean, organized. They find relaxation and peace, and that's their thing. They feel good doing it. And then say that somebody who enjoys cleaning and who loves, say that they go into a place that is like a hoarder, but they have, like, say, a hoarder, and they had an animal hoarder, and so this place is like feces and gross and disgusting everywhere. And this person loves cleanliness, and they don't like germs, and they come into this place and it's like, see this filth and disgusting, and they get overwhelmed. It is like the smell, the stench, the depth of it, and they just want it all clean. And it's like, where do I begin? Where do I end? How can I do this in a way? And Light is getting a bit overwhelmed. He just wants to come in and just do a whoosh. But in order to help as many souls as possible to realign and not end up in the singularity, it has to go at a slower pace and in a slower way. And life cannot, the idea that just being here and knowing how bad it is here, you can't just go off in the little corner and just wait. It's like, yeah, I must clean it. I must do it. I want to, but I can't. And so that's what some of the energy pressure to just do, to just accomplish, let's just make it better. Just get it better. That's what that is that is coming forward. If you are feeling this sense of, say, I have to clean the house, I have to fix this thing, I have to build this thing, and you're feeling very, very strong pressures that, and you can't just slow down or relax, it just keeps coming back up, then you might be picking up on things from light. Yes, you might be picking up on what light. So just breathe and center and connect with God, the source of all light, which can help to bring a calmness to light and put everything in perspective. The Great Mother and the Great Father will also assist light, because the four of them are very supportive for each other, and they will be able to get through this.